Hello friends, I am Professor Kishor Patwardhan and I work for Banaras Hindu University, and in today's lecture we are going to look at the different methods of referencing and the reference management tools which are available. So in any published paper, at the end of the paper you have got a references section which looks something like this that I have shown. Now, why to add references? Why should one add references in one's papers or thesis? There are three purposes that references serve. One is to give credit to the previous workers. Whenever you add references, especially in the introduction section, to show that what work has been done in this particular area and what are the lacunae in the existing knowledge. You give credit, you cite some other works that have been already conducted by some other workers, and that is how you give credit to the previous workers. Second is to add credibility or authenticity to your statements. Whenever you make some statements which are unique and which are very important to your point, then you add some references to substantiate or to add credibility and authenticity to what you are stating. This is second purpose of adding reference. Third purpose is to help readers find further information on the related facts. Any paper, if it contains some 20 or 25 references, for instance, there are 25 more papers that a reader is able to access. Each of these 25 papers will be once again containing several number of references. So, in other words to say, reference section gives a reader a multiple avenues to read for further related information. What are the uses of adding references? What we have discussed is the purposes of adding references. Now we will look at the uses of adding references. The contribution of a paper or an author to the science is often assessed on the basis of citations the paper or the author has received. For instance, even the impact factor is also based on the number of citations the journal has received. So what is an impact factor? The average number of times each article from the journal published in the past 2 years is cited in the given year. That is the impact factor for that journal. For example, if a journal has an impact factor of 5 in 2017, then its papers published in 2015 and 16 must have received 5 citations each on an average. That is how the impact factor of that journal becomes 5. This is how it is calculated. Similarly, H index. H index is also calculated based on the number of citations. H index is the largest number H, such that H publications have at least H citations. For instance, if you have to calculate the H index of an author, what you need to do is you need to arrange the number of papers based on the number of citations each paper has received in the descending order, and then you need to see the maximum number of citations received by that number of papers. For instance, in this given example, 5 papers have received at least 5 citations and 6th paper has not received 6 citations. Therefore, the H index of this particular author is 5. Now, different journals follow different citation styles, such as AMA style, that is American Medical Association style, American Psychological Association style, APA style, MLA style, that is Modern Language Association style, Chicago Manual style, Vancouver style, and so on. So the different referencing systems can be divided into two. One is parenthetical system and another one is notional system. In parenthetical system, the format is of author date or author page, whereas in notional system, either the footnotes or endnotes are used, or series of the numbered references are given in the text. whenever you cite a paper in a given paper, then you need to cite it twice. Once in the text and second is in the reference section. So the problem with different kind of citations or citation styles is that there is huge variation in these styles. Take for example, in this in-text citation, the numbers are written in square brackets, and the size of the square brackets and the size of the number is normal, and it is equivalent to the font size of the text. For instance, in this example, here also it is the number and square brackets, but the number and the square brackets are written in superscript manner. The size is smaller and it is placed slightly above the level of the normal text. Then comes the author year format, where the author's names are given along with the year. This is another format where the numbers are given, but they are given in normal brackets. Coming to the referencing section or references section or bibliography section. Here also different styles use different methods. For instance, in this slide I have shown the type of reference where it uses the surname, then initials, year, title, then journal abbreviation in italics, then volume, from page to page. You may note that after the surname there is a comma. In between two initials there are dots, and after each author there is a comma. So each of these small and minute details are very essential to be adhered with while writing references. This is another referencing style where the numbers are written in square brackets, initials, dot, surname, and then title is given within double inverted commas, then full journal name is given in italics, then volume and issue and page number, from page to page, and year is written at the end. This is third referencing style where you have got the numbering without brackets and then surname and initials, but there are no full stop or comma in between the surname or initials, and the inverted commas are not there for the title, and the journal title is written in abbreviation but not in italics. So the problem is obvious. Different journals use different styles. There are too many differences between different styles. It is very difficult to remember the exact details of a particular referencing style. Then this needs lots of typing, and of course there will be lots of mistakes when you type, and when a journal rejects a paper, you need to change the citation style before submitting it to another journal. So these are the problems that an author faces while writing the reference section. So how to deal with this? First option is, whenever you have some limited number of references, say for instance 10 or 15 references in your paper, it is always good to go for the already available references in the particular referencing style by going through different databases. For instance, PubMed. If you go to PubMed, there is a tab titled citation. When you click on this citation, then different styles of citations appear, and whatever citation style you need, you can just copy it and paste it in the referencing section. So for instance, here AMA, MLA and APA, 3 styles of references are shown, and by copying it and pasting it into your paper, you should be able to get your work done. Similarly, you may use certain features available with Microsoft Word. If you are using word processor, you can use these features, but here the problem is that you need to manually enter most of the details, such as author name, surname, the journal name and paper name and so on, and this needs lot of typing once again. So to deal with this, what we can do is we can use reference management softwares. There are different kinds of reference management softwares that are available on the web. Some of them are free and some of them require subscription. The commonest and most famous ones are like EndNote, Mendeley, Zotero and so on. So in this tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to use Mendeley. So reference management softwares are the tools that help scholars to create and manage their lists of references for research projects or theses, and most tools are designed to organize citations into specific formats for the preparation of the manuscripts and bibliographies. Many search tools provide ways to download references into the reference management tools. Thank you for watching this session, and we will now move forwards for the next session, where we will be demonstrating the use of Mendeley. Thank you.